was about 4 years old. We lived on in a house with about an acre of land, a lot of grass, and it wasn't cut very well. That particular day, I borrowed my mom's paring knife, not just any knife, but the one she brought with her from Holland. That was irreplaceable. After playing with it outside for about an hour, I lost it. I spent the next hour and a half to 2 hours walking up and down across the lawn, backwards and forwards, scanning the grass everywhere in a state of panic because I lost my mom's irreplaceable paring knife. Finally, after about an hour or so, I bowed my head and closed my eyes and prayed that God would help me to find it. And I opened my eyes and it was lying there right between my feet. Imagine that. So God does answer prayers even before you're officially saved. I started a business when I was around 5 or 6 years old. I had a friend, Henry, and his mom was OCDC and wouldn't let him play with his toys. So he had all these brand new toys, Matchbox toys, dinky toys, we used to call them, and he wasn't allowed to play with them. They were in brand new condition. Well, I bought one for 29 cents with my allowance, and he wanted to play with it. And I said to him, "How much do you get a week for your allowance?" He goes, 5 cents a week. I said, "Well, you give me your allowance and you can keep the car all week. And every week you pay me 5 cents." And I did the math. I figured that within a month or two, I could buy another one and then another one and own a whole fleet of cars, leasing them out to my friends. Henry was my first client. He was also my last client because when his mom found out about my scheme, she called my mom up and said, "Your son is stealing from my son." And that was the end of my career as a car leasing agent. That was 1961. The big car companies didn't start leasing cars until the late 60s and into the 70s, so I was about 10 years ahead of them.